Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Acoustic Letter. I think we're going to do another quick lick. And I can't remember, I tried to scroll through the previous episodes, and I don't believe I've done this one yet. But we previously did one a while back called, we referred to it as a floater lick. And it was a floater lick because you're alternating between fretted notes and open strings to give this sustain, this ring, and some people will say it sounds almost harpish. And you can hear the two notes ringing together at the same time. So it has an interesting sound, but this was the lick we did before. A bluegrass lick. And that floater is when we go from 7 to 5, 6 on the second string, and we hit that open E and it rings there for a second. So that's a cool feature that I've always found really interesting. You can hear it a lot, particularly in like really fancy Nashville, chicken picking and great players like Brent Mason and Brad Paisley and Guthrie Trapp, all these monsters out there. They use a lot of open strings in between, so it gives it a really cool sound when you're doing solos. This lick I picked up a long time ago from, one of the best, I think, acoustic guitar instructors out there, a guy that by the name of Steve Kaufman. And I was at one of his clinics, and this is a long time ago. And I said, I wanted to learn one of those types of licks. And he said, oh yeah, you mean a floater lick? And then he showed me the lick I'm about to show you. So this is, I'll just call it the Kaufman floater lick. And so we're going to start. Now you can go index, middle, or middle and ring finger. But either way, what we want to do is get up to the 7th and 8th fret. 7th fret on the 3rd string, 8th fret on the B string, and then we're going to have an open E there. So the strings that we're hitting, the numbers are 1, 2, 3, right? Those are the strings, these 3 strings, and again, fretting 7th fret on the 3rd string, 8th fret on the 2nd string. But what we've got now is this, we've got 3 strings, and what makes this lick sound cool is a unique picking pattern, and you can cross pick it with a flat pick, or you can fingerstyle it. But it's the order in which you play it that makes the difference. And so with this trio of strings here, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string, the picking pattern goes 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, and then there's 2 more notes to make a nice even 8, and it's going to be 2 and 1 again. But on the last 2, we're going to open up and do an open string. So again, we're going to lift that ring finger off the 8th fret of the 2nd string. So the first 6 notes in the pattern, string 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, then we're going to lift that 8th fretted 8th string off the 2nd string and hit 2 open strings. So 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Now that's the first part of the pattern, and what's interesting is that this is a repeating pattern. It gives a waterfall kind of sound to it when you play it all together. So that's the first part. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Strings that we're picking. Now what we're going to do is take the same trio of strings and we're going to shift it down to the 2, 3, 4 string. And this time, because we're off the B string, now we're just going to stick with that 7th fret. So we're fretting the 7th fret on the, what do we got there? The 3rd and 4th string. And if you think about the trio of strings, we're going to start the picking pattern again in the middle of that 3 strings. So in this case, because we're using 2, 3, 4 strings, we're going to start the picking pattern in the middle of that, which is the fretted 7th fret on the 3rd string. And we're going to do the same pattern. So it's going to go, in this case, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, and the last 2 notes will be open notes, 3, 2. Again, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. Now, thinking in this terms of 3 strings, we're going to repeat that again. Now we're just going to slide it down to the next set of 3 strings, which are going to bring us to the 3, 4, 5 string. And we'll repeat the pattern beginning with the middle string in those 3 strings that we're focused on. In this case, it's going to be the 4 string, and we're going to go 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, and then 2 open notes, 4, 3, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5, open, 4, 3. And then you'll notice we're hitting an open G and we're going to close the run. Now this might have sounded really weird up until this point, but I'm going to play it all together now, and hopefully you'll hear how it flows in. And you can hear, I love this lick because it's got that waterfall sound, it's got the floating harpy kind of sounds. Now it's much easier to finger pick if you know a little banjo roll. But you can cross pick it too. And there you have it. You might need to go back and watch this and listen to the explanation a few times. It's a little advanced, but I love this lick, and hopefully somebody will love it too and find a good application for it.